Brian Powell of iRunFar here with Dave Mackey before the 2012 UROC 100k. How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Cool.
As usual, you've had a busy race season. What have been sort of, do you think have been your highlights so far this year?
I don't know. Not as good a year as last year as far as like race results. I had more wins last year.
Yep.
And I dropped in this race last year, so I'm looking forward to do better at that in that case tomorrow. But yeah, pretty good. My highlights though, probably actual like whole race experience, probably CCC.
Oh, really?
In France. Yeah, just going over and racing overseas. I hadn't been over there in a while, and you know the course is totally different than anything I experienced in the U.S. and culture and the whole glamour and everything. Yeah, even though I didn't have a great result, I had an awesome time.
Nice.
I'm happy.
On the results side of things, you kind of showed by far probably your best 100-mile race, I think, at Western States this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
had a little bit of fade right at the end, but you put it out there. Does that give you more confidence racing, you know, a harder 100K?
Yeah, well, probably not 100K wise, but when I choose to do more hundreds, I'm definitely going to feel more confident. But I mean, that was kind of like a perfect constellation of events that kind of led to a good race with weather and mainly the weather, I guess. That was the huge thing. So yeah, it gives more confidence for sure. Because I'm going to definitely do more hundreds coming up in the future.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
In terms of weather, do you mean because it wasn't as hot?
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You don't
yeah, it was.
deal particularly well with the heat?
No, historically I don't. Yeah, I've done okay at Western, but
Yeah.
it can just be cold for you to do well.
At the time you were second. But even was it 2005 that you were second? Or
2004, yeah, to Zurich, yeah.
Which was a pretty reasonable year, temperature-wise.
Reasonable. Yeah, it was like 105.
Good news is it's going to be reasonably cool. No warmer than the Front Range here tomorrow on race day.
Yeah.
You were here last year. You led in the early miles, probably went up a little on the aggressive side. What happened?
Well, I had, I'm not going to make any excuses as far as what led up to the race, but yeah, I ran out pretty hard. I felt pretty comfortable with the level of effort though for the first half of the race, and then just, you know, my immune system was fighting something, so it kind of cratered. But yeah, it was myself and Wardian was right behind me, and Jeff and then Matt Flaherty, etc. But yeah, I just kind of imploded on myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a great time. I like the course a lot. There's nothing else like it anywhere, as far as I know, even in the world, you know, as far as this kind of course.
Yeah,
Trail and road.
You have, I mean, I would say if you have a best distance so far, historically it's been the 100K. You have won pretty much almost all the 100Ks you've run. You're good on the road. You're good on the trail. This suits you pretty well. I mean, people will talk about, you know, Max and Sage have a ton of, you know, really fast speed and trail experience, but you know, Carl Meltzer showed us at Run Rabbit Run just 2 weeks ago.
Awesome. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Masters are still competitive.
That brings a big smile to your face.
Yeah, I mean, it's inspiring to me. It's probably inspiring to a lot of people, but to see Carl win that, and then Mike Morton do his, you know, 24-hour thing, and that wasn't just, you know, beating people in the U.S., that was world. So, you know, it's kind of inspiring. It kind of gives more energy, you know, to me and probably to a ton of other people as well. So I'm psyched to see that. Maybe a few more years in these old guys.
Nice. Well, best of luck out there this weekend and in the years to come.
Yeah, thanks. Good to see you out here again.
Yeah.